Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna share a recipe with you for a soft psyllium flatbread. The first ingredient is coconut flour. Coconut flour is very unique in that it doesn't perform the same as grain-based flours. It's very absorbent and tends to be quite dry, which is where psyllium husk comes in. Psyllium is a form of soluble fiber that provides not only elasticity but also binding. It works a bit like gluten in traditional baking. I'm also using a little bit of baking soda for leavening and olive oil for moisture. A little bit of warm water and we are ready to form the dough. Start by using a spatula to combine the wet and dry ingredients, and then use your hands to knead the dough for about 1 minute. The dough should be moist and soft, becoming drier as you go. If the dough is too sticky, add more psyllium. The dough will always be a bit moist, but it shouldn't stick to your hands at all. It must come together as a soft, elastic dough. Also, I forgot to add salt earlier, so I'm adding it in right now. Set the dough aside for about 10 minutes and then cut it into 4 even pieces. Place one of the pieces between 2 pieces of parchment paper and flatten it out with the palm of your hand. You can either roll out the dough using a rolling pin or use a tortilla press. Feel free to roll out the dough into a thin tortilla or a thicker flatbread. Now, if this is your first time making this recipe, I would recommend that you roll out the dough a bit thicker and smaller, no more than 8 inches in diameter. The thicker and smaller the dough, the easier it is to handle. To make a perfectly round flatbread, place a plate on top of the rolled out dough and cut around it. Keep the outside dough for an extra flatbread. Cook the bread on a cast iron or a non-stick pan over medium heat. Add 1 teaspoon of olive oil to the pan and wrap the surface of the pan with a piece of an absorbent paper towel to get rid of any excess oil. You don't want the bread to fry. Cook it for about 2 minutes on the first side and then flip it over and cook it for 1 more minute on the other side. And that's it. Enjoy this flatbread hot as a side dish or cold as a wrap later.